At Pine City Schools, we're preparing students for the future. Our staff and our students are collaborating using resources that weren't available to them before. Now they embrace technology using these resources. We are currently preparing students for jobs that don't yet exist, using technologies that haven't been invented, in order to solve problems we don't even know are problems yet. Dragons in the Cloud embraces this concept. Our classrooms look different from the traditional classrooms that most Pine City parents and community members might recall. Today, our students are more engaged and actively involved in what's happening.
By using the Google Apps and the Google Drive, I'm able to share documents with them. I'm able to, with my co-partner Jen Hansman, I'm able to share flip charts. If she creates things, she sends them to me. If I create new documents or new presentations or new PowerPoints, I can share them with her because we are sharing students together and we're able to stay on the same page.
Technology has changed the way that I develop my lesson plans. When I first started my teaching career, we started out receiving a textbook and supplemental materials from the textbook company. Now there's a plethora of material out there for us to use. By using the World Wide Web, I can go in and I can find lesson plans that other teachers have created, and I don't have to develop materials myself. It allows us for collaboration between other professionals in the sciences to take a look and say, hey, here's a great lab that maybe somebody else could use, and they put it online, and then we can share materials that way.
Our students are going to have the ability to go into a job and be familiar with the modern technology, the use of iPads, the use of computers. Our students really have to do more than we ever had to do in terms of technology, and the way they do their job, part of their job is going to be to re-educate themselves on a frequent basis, and technology is the avenue that we can use to do that. And so part of what I try and teach students is how to teach themselves with the tools that they're going to have available to them, and that namely is the technology. The form changes frequently, but getting the big picture of how to find things that they need using technology is what I'm trying to give them.
At Pine City Public Schools, the staff are seeing an improvement in student engagement. Solving problems and thinking creatively, students are developing their maximum potential.
Technology has really changed our education here at Pine City Public Schools. First off, you have to remember our main goal in the initiative Dragons in the Cloud is to have our students more engaged. So when you're walking into classrooms, you're watching the students using the one-to-one iPad initiative, you're watching kids in computer labs, you're watching our kids using the iPads, and you're seeing a higher level of engagement. When our students are more engaged in their learning, the outcomes, especially achievement, are going to show much higher gains.
One thing that technology has changed at Pine City Elementary is the communication area. We can communicate with parents, students, and staff through technology. We can talk about email, just simple email. We can talk about school reach. We can talk about different things that the kids are more involved now because of technology. The students are more active, more involved, and it's just a big plus for us at Pine City Elementary.
Any activity where the activity is interactive, where the student is interacting with the activity, engages students tremendously. And the computer, for example, in the CAD lab, when the kids are doing drafting type activities, they are interacting with the computer, and it keeps them very focused.
15 years ago, it was a piece of paper, newsletter, send home with the kids. Did it get home? Hopefully it did. Now, I have green screen technology in my classroom. I have 3 volunteers every 2 weeks that do a podcast news format in my classroom, and they report what's going on curriculum-wise in my classroom, special events that are coming up, what's going on in the school, what's going on in the classroom, and then I podcast that through my website to parents, and parents see this at home. They're excited to see this at home. I've got great reports from parents on this. The kids absolutely love it. They have ownership in what's going on in the classroom. It's almost like a family event now. One thing I've noticed over the month that I've been using it is they take it so professionally. They have so much pride in it. It's fantastic. The information's getting to the parents now, and the kids know what's going on and what's going to be going on in the next couple weeks. You know, it's always 2 weeks out that we're reporting.
Dragons in the Cloud is currently working toward improving student access to technology, implementing the Google Apps for Education suite, and establishing teacher web pages as a teaching tool.
The first part of the initiative is to provide increased technology for both students and staff. At this time, we have phased in the 6th through 9th grade one-to-one iPad program. Putting technology in the hands of students 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, will allow students the flexibility of increasing their learning from several hours a day to a much higher number of hours during the rest of their day.
Google Apps for Education is a gigantic tool that we can use in K-12 education. In the business world and the post-secondary world, email is a vital part of all communication. Getting our students online now, teaching them how to use email, how to communicate effectively through electronic means, how to be able to maintain contact with both their peers and their teachers. Google Apps for Education just accelerates that process tremendously. To be able to work on a document on Google Docs and be able to take that document, take it home, work on the same exact environment, any place that you have a computer, be able to log into and have access to that. It's just a tremendous benefit to education that even a few years ago was not available. Moving us to the cloud just facilitates the ease and access of those tools for our students.
I have a web page that I use, and that's my primary way that I want my parents to contact me or know what's going on in the classroom. I won't do a newsletter anymore because the students have access to my web page and I expect them to go home and show it. Some of the parents at home don't have internet access, but the students can take a picture of any page on my web page and share that, and they're expected to do that.
Being in the I-35 corridor and a part of a community that has long placed a great emphasis on education, I think we're qualified and positioned to make our students become future digital citizens. As our students are faced with the choice to come to school at Pine City Public Schools or to opt for existing and upcoming online schools, I hope that we can offer them a valuable incentive to learn here at ISD 578 as we meld the best of both the traditional school with the benefits and the flexibility of online learning.
This is an exciting time to be at Pine City Public Schools. I see our students and staff embracing the use of new technologies and truly working in the cloud. Dragons in the Cloud is an attitude that I embrace. It's the technology, it's a new way of thinking, it's a change. I want to see Pine City Public Schools be a leader and an example of what a 21st century school can look like. The curriculum hasn't changed, our students and our new methods of delivery have. We are digital pioneers.